So first of all, let's talk about the different AI services that are available at AWS. There's a few different ways that you can break this down. I prefer to present this from the perspective of the consumability and applicability of the various machine learning and AI services that AWS has created. Starting with over on the left, I'll call the base services, which basically everything revolves around SageMaker. So SageMaker is for training your own models. This is for actually creating your own machine learning models. So this requires low-level expertise in machine learning to understand what you're doing, all the activities in training a model. It makes it easy to train a model, but you still have to have expertise in what model training is all about. Now, AWS has also created what I call, for lack of a better term, focused applications. So these are specific machine learning or AI services that AWS has created that do a specific task and only that task. For example, Amazon Polly is all about text-to-speech. Transcribed is taking speech and turning it into text. Recognition is image recognition. So these are applied AI services, which are great at doing what they do, and that's it. Okay, so they're wonderful if you have a requirement for that type of thing. If you don't have a requirement for that type of thing, they don't really help you at all. So they're not really general purpose in the sense that, you know, the sky is the limit about what you can do with these tools. Until now. So now AWS has come out with some generative AI services, specifically Q for Business and Bedrock, which is what I want to go through here. So my view of these, when I say they're general purpose services, it means that AWS has made generative AI easily consumable. So both Q for Business and Bedrock are going to allow us to build generative AI applications using existing models. Unlike SageMaker, we don't have to start by creating the model. The model is already there. We already have a choice of models in some cases. And then what these services will do is they'll allow us to augment with our own data. Okay, so we don't have to start by building a model, which is the long road up. And we're also not limited to a handful of use cases, like image recognition or something like that. Now, spoiler alert, just so you know where this presentation is going. The main difference between Q for Business and Bedrock is going to be convenience versus control. Q for Business is going to be very convenient for getting a little chatbot type of application up and running, but if you want to modify or do more, then it's very, very limited. Bedrock is going to be your lower level service, which is basically going to provide the API that we need to build whatever we want to use generative AI however we imagine.